For me, it is about the law and people. That is not a legal defense, let me tell you. And how people can resolve and better themselves.
Justice with passion.
I knew I was going to go into law because I always defended everybody. I was always the one who found a solution and tried to resolve the problem by having people talk to each other.
Justice with truth.
So I'm giving you one more chance to tell me the truth.
This is Justice for All with Judge Cristina Perez. Bakari Edwards is suing Phil Singh in the amount of $500 for a set of custom-made gold dental grills.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Cristina Perez presiding. Please be seated. All parties have been sworn in, Your Honor.
Thank you, Renard. So, Mr. Singh, you are a jeweler.
Yes, I am.
What
Your
kind
Honor.
of jewelry business do you have? What do you sell?
We deal with custom-made jewelry. We do grills. Mm-hmm. Grills is a type of jewelry that goes on your mouth.
I know what that is.
All right.
I'm hip. Okay, go ahead.
Well, the plaintiff over here, Mr. Edwards, came in to do came in for a custom job for his grills. He wanted diamonds. He couldn't afford diamonds. I told him, well, what's your budget? He said $500. I said,
Is that true?
Yeah, sure.
$500? Okay.
I said I'd be happy to do cubic zirconians. It's not real diamonds, but it will look really flashy. And he was happy with it.
$500. Okay. Was it going to be for the upper and the lower teeth, or just?
It was for both. It was for
both.
upper and lower. $500.
Real gold?
18 karat, Your Honor.
Really?
Yes.
18 karat gold for $500.
18 karat gold with these cubic zirconians.
Wow.
It was a great deal.
It is a deal. Was it real gold?
Yeah.
Really?
We only deal with real
Oh,
real
okay.
material.
With this
All
shop,
right.
I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't real gold.
Now, Mr. Edwards, tell me, why did you want to grow?
Basically, I just wanted to look nice in the club. And
Oh, you
my
look
friends
nice
and
now.
everything. Yeah, but they're really flashy. I like being flashy. I went to this jerk shop and thought
I don't know who you're calling a
No.
jerk.
All right, well, I went to- I went to- all right.
Act your age, please.
All right, well, I went to Mr. Singh's shop to go buy a pair of grills, and he was really cool at first. And
Explain to me why you wanted a pair of grills.
want-
Flashy's not enough.
Yeah, I
for me.
wanted to
need
be flashy,
understand.
and basically, I wanted to be the best looking
But
one in the club.
smile. You're flashy,
Yeah, but I
and
was
you're a
just-
good-looking guy.
Yeah, but basically, I wanted the image of everybody knowing me in the club, and that's what I wanted to do. So
I hear
went
you're
down
an
and got the grills.
aspiring hip-hop artist.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So then you thought that maybe these grills would bring you some kind of fame, some kind of notoriety,
Basically,
something.
get my
All the
image
girls
out
would
there.
think you're cool or something, right?
Yeah, basically get my image
Okay,
out there.
so you go to Mr. Singh's shop. How did you hear of Mr. Singh's shop?
I heard about it off of Craigslist.
Craigslist.
Yeah.
Did you
We
read the
advertise
comments?
everywhere, Your Honor.
That's good. Did you read the comments about the customers that have been there before?
Basically, I just saw it, went in there, and Mr. Singh helped me out, and he was really cool at first. He went and took me to the back, and it was basically like a dentist's office.
Oh, really?
And yeah, it's pretty cool. And
What did he do?
basically sat down in the chair, and he put a mold in my mouth, and had like blue putty, like
the
if you're ready to
dentist?
get braces or
Hi,
a
what do you
mold
do
in your
it
mouth.
with? What do you do it with? Dental putty or?
We use a special type of putty to get the mold of your teeth. Every mouth is different. Your mouth is different from that young lady's mouth. And
So
my
you
mouth.
actually do the dental impression, the mold of the teeth.
Well, I wouldn't use the word dental like dentistry. I mean, I'm a jewelry shop. That's
Of course, yeah. But if you're gonna make custom grills, you actually have to take the exact mold of something.
It's the only way to do it, Your Honor.
Of course, you're right. Right, absolutely right. So, what did you tell him you wanted, and he said he could deliver, and that's why you paid him $500?
I said I wanted all gold with diamonds on the top and on the bottom.
Okay.
And
They weren't diamonds. You couldn't afford diamonds.
Regardless what they were, they shouldn't have fallen out.
Okay, so that's why we're here today, because they kept falling out?
Yeah, they fell
Okay.
out.
So then, they fell out. When did they fall out? First
I
time
went
you
to
put
the
them in?
club. Later on that night after I got them, I went to the club. All my friends liked them. They thought they were pretty cool. I went home, brushed them, and when I was brushing them, the diamonds I noticed they were falling out.
What? Are you supposed to brush them?
Your Honor, you're supposed to brush them so that there's no buildup of bacteria. But with the aspiring artist over here who says he's a hip-hop star, driving a minivan, Your Honor, by the way, that's not being right.
People
Hey, I
gotta
like
start
minivans.
somewhere. I mean, people gotta start somewhere. So then you wore them the first day. They fell off that first day.
Yeah,
Did you eat with them?
No, I did not.
Did you drink with them?
I didn't drink.
Did you sleep with them?
No, I didn't. I took them out right when I got back from the club, and I brushed them, and the diamonds started falling out. I could have choked on one of those diamonds if it was in my mouth and it fell out.
So you went directly the next day? What did you do?
The next day, I went down there and brought the grills, and I was mad about the grills because I spent that's a lot of money.
$500.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. I went and brought it to him, and I was very unsatisfied. So he helped me out, and he was like, "I'm gonna repair them
Because
for
I'm
you."
a decent guy and I was trying to make you happy.
That's what I thought.
So
And
he
then-
replaced them?
Yeah, he replaced them.
Okay.
I came back about 4 days later to go pick them up again with my girlfriend. And basically we got home. I noticed they weren't that shiny when we were there, but I was like, I'll just brush them.
Yeah.
It's probably not that much big of a deal.
And you kept it for 2 weeks.
No, I did not keep them for 2 weeks.
What do you mean you kept them for
No,
2
we
weeks?
did not keep them for 2 weeks.
He came for after 2 weeks?
Your Honor, if he wasn't happy, then why did he walk out of the shop with them? Why did he come back 2 weeks later? I'm not responsible for what you do after 2
So
weeks.
2 weeks later.
It
Okay.
wasn't 2 weeks. It was
Also-
Ah, do
It's-
you have the grills here with you?
Yes, I do.
Can I see them, Bernard? Be careful, Bernard. They're real 18 karat gold.
Also, it's been in his mouth. You don't want to touch him.
Do you have any other evidence besides these?
Yeah, I have the receipt.
The receipt?
Which clearly states that there are no refunds, Your Honor.
Okay. I just touched them. I shouldn't have touched them.
Yeah,
They're clean. I brushed
I don't know where he's been.
Okay, yeah, there's a bunch of cubic zirconia all over this little box. They're everywhere, and they're missing everywhere.
Yeah, they just fell out.
Yeah, why do you think they would fall out?
Well, he was probably trying to bounce it like a
Probably
basketball. I don't know
super glue.
what he does with them, Your Honor.
Coming up on Justice for All with Judge Cristina Perez.
They just fell out. He
Just
must have used
Sandy's
super
fault.
glue or like Elmer's glue.
It's
some
the
type of
jawbreaker's
cheap
fault.
glue.
It's your cereal's fault.
What'd you do?
It's the alcohol's
You
fault.
just stuck it on there with some just like paste or something?
And later,
I happened to swing my head back, just looking around, and I see her fall on dog poop. Her skirt was covered in dog poo. It was huge.
closed captioning provided by. You're watching Justice for All with Judge Cristina Perez. We're back with the case of Bakari Edwards, who is suing Phil Singh for the cost of dental grills.
Can you stand up? You're his girlfriend, right?
Yes.
Okay, Sharnique, right?
Yes.
How long did your boyfriend have these on?
He just had them on. Once he came home, he took them right out. And
How long did he have them on
It
during
was
the night?
only for like an hour or so. And then,
You only went to the club for an hour?
well, it wasn't that long that he had them in.
Okay, so
He just
5
put them
hours,
in
2
and showed
hours,
his-
3 hours?
He put them in, showed his friends, and everybody just went crazy when they saw the grill. in his
Really?
mouth.
Because they're great quality, Your Honor.
I can imagine. So
Great
the
quality.
great quality
They were
that,
pretty when they had the
kept falling off. Now, I imagine in the club it's hot, you get hot, you gotta drink something. Did you drink anything?
I took him out to drink water.
You took
I don't
him
drink
out.
alcohol.
Okay, so you took him out to drink water. Did
Yeah.
you eat
What
anything?
hip-hop artists are
You,
you?
you,
One that
Mr.
doesn't
Singh.
drink alcohol.
one that's responsible.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay,
unlike you.
anyway, back to me. Please, 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 concentrate. So, you mean to tell me, under oath, that in those 2 weeks, you did not use them to show off
It wasn't
to
2
all
weeks,
your
yeah.
homies, like you say in your statement, you were so cool, everybody thought
It
it
was
was
the
amazing?
next day we went back. It
Yeah,
wasn't
but then,
2 weeks.
but two
It wasn't
fell.
2 weeks.
But 2 fell off. You said just a few fell off, and then 2 weeks later, in those 2 weeks, then you went back and took them back.
I didn't take him back 2 weeks. I took him back the next day. He's just saying I took him back 2 weeks later.
Your Honor,
Like I had him for a day.
maybe,
day.
24 hours.
maybe it was 24 hours. I deal with a lot of customers, but let's look at it this point. The first time they fell off, I offered to fix them for free. Then I told them, whatever happens after this, obviously you're not taking care of them properly, but I'm not fixing it a second time. The receipt clearly says that we don't do refunds.
And why don't you do refunds? Absolutely no refunds.
They shouldn't have fallen out.
Custom made, Your Honor. But we do beautiful shop. At Phil's Grill Shop, you worry about your swagger, we'll put the grill in you.
You know, I'm trying to figure this out. The only reason the cubic zirconias or any kind of stone to fall off is if you use it improperly. But for all of them to fall off, there's like the bottom of this has got, you've got like 20 of them that fell off.
That's not my fault though. They just fell out.
That's
He
just
must have
Sandy's
used super
fault.
glue or like Elmer's glue.
It's
some
the
type of
jawbreaker's
cheap
fault,
glue.
it's your cereal's fault,
What'd you do?
it's the alcohol's
You
fault.
just stuck it on there with some just like paste or something?
Okay, here's the thing. On the one hand, Mr. Singh, you are practicing dentist without a license.
Whoa, Your Honor, you're going too far.
And
with
I'm
this.
going to have to report you to the state dental board because that's exactly what you're doing. Anytime you take a dental impression from anybody's mouth that's practicing dentistry
It's
without a
just
license.
jewelry.
You're doing more than jewelry. You're taking a dental impression from somebody's mouth. That's the law. I don't make it up, okay? Read the paper, figure it out. On the other hand, I have no evidence that you did not use it properly. I have no clear evidence that it was him or not. All I have is that you bought a very bad product. All right, so you're gonna have a problem on your hands because somebody's gonna come knocking on your door because you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, okay? So therefore, I deny your claim. Sorry.
All rise.
Judge Perez has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim is denied.
I feel like I got bamboozled in this situation.
I didn't bamboozle you.
You bamboozled me.
I gave you what you can afford, and that's what you got.
And later,
I happened to swing my head back, just looking around, and I see her fall on dog poop. Her skirt was covered in dog poo. It was huge.
closed captioning provided by